Welcome back to Xbox Tavern. My name is Daniel and we are reviewing Warhammer 40,000's Shooters, Blood and Teeth. As you can see on the screen, this is a hand-drawn 2D action-adventure game. I like to kind of class this now more like a kind of a bullet hell type game. As you're progressing and traversing the level, moving either left or right, the enemies keep coming, and it does get quite frantic and hectic at times. I played this with my son, so I played 2-player throughout the level, and I found that I truly had so much fun listening to the kind of the witty comments, the kind of it not taking itself too seriously. So it was a nice change of pace to some of the other Warhammer games, which was nice. There's a lot of customization for you. You can buy different guns, different hats to put to your character, and that you can do for yourself as well as your player too. This is up to 4-player co-op online and couch co-op, which is lovely. Traversing the map was quite nice. You kind of, as you progressed through a level, you were contained to a certain degree in, as you can see from this clip, like a house. You could go through, you had to kind of find the key, which was like a like a spinny wheel, and as that opened, it opened up a door for you to progress to the next part of that level. So I quite enjoyed the kind of how contained the level was. Playing with my son, I didn't find it too difficult. There was this boss that you can see now that only one time I asked my son if I could do this single player, because I was finding it so difficult trying to make sure that he stayed alive as well as trying to destroy the tank at the same time. The brilliant thing about the co-op, you can jump in and jump out, so as you're progressing as the single player, you can then have the second player come back in. Progress was always saved. You did have also, as I mentioned about how you can customise your character, you had bones that you had to collect. That was quite nice. So as you're going through the level, you would find little boxes of bones, and that was your currency for the game. As you can see on this level, you then move and fight so many different types of enemies. They brought in rats, which kind of creeped me out a bit because they come out thick and fast, as well as you had a kind of a massive alligator or crocodile, as well as these alien tentacles that were there. As you would go through each level, the enemies morphed, or the enemies were suited to that level. So as you can see in the sewer, you would have plenty of rats, you'd have the tentacles of these strange other beings, as well as on occasion some human enemies that you had to destroy. The story, as I said, doesn't take itself too seriously. It is good. You do get to listen to some kind of, I would say, hardcore heavy metal as you're progressing through the level, as well as the quips from the characters. Gameplay was solid. There was a bizarre thing where jump was one of the trigger buttons. I would have much preferred it to be A, so on occasion as I'm fighting bosses, I did find myself kind of lagging some of the jumps due to the trigger button jumps, which are slightly frustrating. Essentially all A did was to turn some wheels so it would open up another door for you to progress through to the next level. So I found that slightly odd. This is not a perfect couch co-op game, but the fact that you can have drop-in, drop-out co-op really does kind of bring this up in my estimations for a game. I was looking for that kind of good couch co-op with my son, and this fit the bill perfectly. I do suggest, if you do have a younger sibling or child that you want to game with, this is a game that you should think about. Yes, it is 16 plus. I would maybe suggest maybe not having the headphones on for their child. There are some phrases and catch phrases that you might not want them to hear, but all in all, couch co-op or multiplayer game, this is something you should definitely pick up. For my full conclusion, please head over to xboxtavern.com xboxtavern.com, and then to the side we've got a video of how you can change your background for your Xbox Series X and S. As always, like, follow and subscribe to Xbox Tavern and our YouTube channel. I'll be back again with another review soon. Take care. Bye bye.